Hey, hey, opinionated community, what's going on? Yeah, I had to make this cast for real because last night's basketball game, wow, it wasn't just the Sixers game, it was the entire night. I mean, I don't know if it was a collective group of we're just gonna let everything go, or we're gonna call every single thing that we want. It seemed like every challenge that the Knicks played was successful, even though you could tell they got cracked in the head. Laurie got cracked in the head, yo. He got pushed on his hip. It was successful. It was marginal contact. So it was overturned. Really? Like, and then Nick Nurse at the end of the game calling timeout, looked dead at the referee, like timeout, timeout. And the referee kept playing and he looked at him, threw his hands up. And when Maxie fell to the ground, he called timeout again, timeout, timeout. And the ref didn't even what was he doing? Was he lunching? That's exactly what he was doing, lunching. These officials are dictating this off season, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I am extremely disappointed in the way things went off in these playoffs from Jump Street. Like, I mean, come on, man. We have 47.1 seconds with a 5-point lead. Lowry tries to get the ball in. A timeout was trying to be called. No referee, no referee paid any attention, even though the referee looked dead at him and he threw his hands up like, what the heck? Like, and then the ball got thrown in, and then Maxie gets it, fumbles it a little bit, falls down on the ground, and he tried to call timeout. The assistant coach tried to call timeout. Coach Nurse tried to call timeout, and no timeout was still granted. Like I'm, and I tweeted like, "Oh no, Kirkland is the official at our game." I knew it. It's something about Kirkland. He just is not a good officiator. He's just not good. It's bad officiating when a player, a team are playing their hearts out and they're on a momentum and you blow the whistle inadvertently. Oh, you know what? It wasn't a whistle. It was just me breathing too hard. But you just killed our fast break. You just killed our momentum. Like, these referees, they're not allowed to participate in gambling as far as the basketball, the NBA Association is concerned. But why is it seeming like the off season is being very loosely called? And if they are calling it, they're calling them really stupid, insignificant things. Like, there was several times that Tyrese Maxey goes to the hoop and he is pummeled on the ground, sliding into the cameraman, hitting the stanchion, and nothing is called. Nothing is called. Oh, he made the basket. It's okay. No, it's not okay. Like, wow. Then I watched the Lakers game because I'm up to my eyebrows in just disgust. Like, this was stupid. And they're doing the same thing in the Lakers Denver game. The exact same thing, like not calling stuff, not uh, oh. If I'm this frustrated and I'm just a fan, I could just imagine how the players are feeling. This cannot be their reality. And they're, fighting over injuries to try to help their franchise win. And the officiators are dictating the game. I think that there should be a league-wide investigation on the NBA officiators. Like LeBron said, why is there a replay center that doesn't care about replaying it? You can truly see that there's fouls and they're not giving them a thought. It's on you guys. Whatever you think is good with me. Like, I wish we could hear their conversation. I mean, it didn't used to be to where they announced it um the way they announce it now. Now they're on the mic, they're on the camera, they're saying, we're going to look this over, look that over. These dudes are flopping. Oh my gosh, Josh Hart kept flopping. And B told him, like, isn't that a flopping call? And they come back to say, oh, it's marginal contact. Nick's ball. Huh? How? How is that? How him throwing his neck back is not excessive flailing? Isn't that the whole reason why the flopping call, flopping rule was made, from players throwing their neck back and trying to say that they got fouled so hard? Like, flopping is a terrible, terrible way to be successful in the NBA. Jokic does it. Jason Tatum does it. Kyle Lowry does it. Josh Hart does it. Trae Young does it. I mean, it's an epidemic in the NBA. And I was glad for the rule because it helped players to have some type of integrity. And uh, I'm just through. It's taking for Kobe. It's just the next guy, bro. Hold on. Let me put a little. Gosh, the FedEx guy just can't get rest from this guy. He's gone. He's gone. Are you fed up about the refs too? Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the referees. Should we have won that game last night? I thought so. Me too. Me too. Do you think there should be a league-wide investigation, Kobe? Bark twice if there should be a league-wide investigation. Okay, Kobe don't think so, but I do. In my opinion, right now matters. He just don't like the FedEx guy because now there's a chewy box outside our door, and he wants that chewy box to come in the house. Anyway, back to the message at hand. I didn't really want to make this podcast and just complain about the officials, but the players can't do it, so I need to help them somewhere, fashion or form. Toby, he's gonna continue to bark because this FedEx guy is not moved yet. So it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it. This is the life and times of opinionated voice. So I mean, what do you guys think? Like, I know there's a lot of players, people to say that the players are being too whiny. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I can't stand for a player to lose focus on what the game is going on and continue to argue with the ref. Like, it's crazy. Joel Embiid even got a tech, because he moved the guy out of his way. Well, they're going after his knees, like literally trying to take out his knees. Like, you see at one point Josh Hart fall to the ground and grab Joel Embiid's ankle, and he's pointing at the referee like, "Look." And Josh Hart throws his arms up like, huh? What? Like, are you serious? Are you trying to hurt somebody? I really like Josh Hart's game, but I can't stand a dirty player. I can't stand the Zaza in players. I just can't. I don't want to see no player hurt. I want to be able to cheer on all these wonderful players, not just the Sixers. I know this is my team and all, but I just enjoy the game of basketball. So it doesn't begin nor does it end in the Wells Fargo Arena. I mean, you can't just sit there and attack somebody's bad knee or whatever. You know, this isn't boxing. This isn't kickboxing. This isn't the UFC. Like, come on. So aside from these crazy freaking officials, how did you guys feel about the game? I thought Tyrese Maxey, him having an illness, did phenomenal in the first half. We really didn't see a lot from him in the third quarter. Um, he was trying to get players open. He was trying to do his best. The fourth quarter, he came back out and was like, you know, this isn't gonna be the end of us. And it still was because of the friggin' officiating. Excuse my French. I'm being a little Italian today. I mean, you sit there and enjoy a game. It's like it was doing good. It was doing good. Buddy Hield, let me talk about you, okay? Buddy. What is wrong? I know this is your first playoff stint. I understand that. I know you probably got some jitters. You probably got, you know, some some shooting yips or something. I don't know. But you got to throw the ball in towards the hoop, man. Like, let me go check what he did last night because I don't think it was much, honestly. I honestly think that he maybe shot once, maybe twice in that game. It was horrible, man. It was horrible. I just kept saying to myself like he's gonna get a better shot. He's gonna get open. He's gonna do better. But oh my gosh, it just wasn't that. It wasn't that. So here I am checking out the box scores of last night's game. Buddy Hield was 1 for 3, 0 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, -3. Wow. Like Buddy Hield. Let it fly, buddy. Let it fly. Let it fly. Tobias Harris, he was a -5. He made 2 out of 5 threes, 4 out of 11 from the field. He played 41 games. But what you guys didn't see, he had a steal and a block of 3 assists and 9 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds. That he was guarding some of everybody out there. Him and Batum were just trading off on guarding people. My boy Kelly, he was not himself. I don't know if you feeling the sickness that Maxie had before the game or what, but he only shot 2 of 7 for the field. Didn't even throw up a 3 not one time in the game. That is so uncharacteristic of Kelly Oubre Jr. Something has thrown him off, and I hope it leaves him the heck alone. Joel Embiid played 39 minutes. Only other player that played more was Tyrese Maxey. Tobias Harris had 41, but you know. Paul Reed wasn't out there doing much. Ricky Council did not get any PT again. I need Nick Nurse to play more than 8 people. I know the game is tight. I know, but you gotta trust in your team. You gotta trust in these guys. I think that Jeff Dalton needs to get out there. I think Ricky Council needs to get out there. I think Mo Bamba needs to get out there. I think Cam and KJ need to get out there. Cam didn't even get any PT last night. Like, oh man, I don't understand. I'm not blaming it on the coaching. The coaching isn't that the issue. I don't know what is the issue with him not playing these players, but they are snatching the ball out of our hands. Plenty of times. It was at least two times that I seen where somebody had the basketball. I think it was Tyrese Maxey on these both of these things I'm thinking of, and they're both wrenching for the ball. It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball. Now this guy threw Tyrese Maxey to the ground and went up for a layup. That was a jump ball. Why are you waiting for the melee? This isn't hockey. What are these officiators doing? They are pissing me off. And I know the Philadelphia 76ers have a grievance right now that they're filing against the NBA because of what happened in these last two games. We don't play another game until Thursday. But I hope that um, something is done about this because I can't sit here and watch this over and over again, and it just happens the way it happens. The Lakers lost a 20 point lead to lose it by a buzzer beater. That hurts. And then the NBA, I'm looking at the ticker they have or whatever, and they're like, oh, the Knicks are this, or the Knicks are that, and the Knicks this, Knicks. Like they're not even talking about this BS that's going on. They're not going to though. They're not going to. They're just clowning on the Lakers and the Sixers right now. They are clowning on us. They talking so much dirt, and trash. Oh, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. I mean, if you look at the footage, you can see it on film. They can't give us the dub, but at least they can say, okay, this officiator blatantly looked at Nick Nurse and didn't even call a timeout. He has to go. This officiator called three calls and all three of them were overturned. He has to go. Like there has to be some type of data, some type of collection of how these refs are. Has to be. There's too much on the internet to not be. If somebody knows about that, I'm gonna Google that after this podcast and find out if I can see some information about it and see what officiators are being their calls are being the most overturned, or they have the worst uh, complaint or something. I need to hear something that this is gonna change. All right, let's talk about tonight. Tonight, the Minnesota Timberwolves take on the Suns. Still at home. It's game two. Anthony Edwards had a phenomenal game in game one. And I think he relished in that feeling, and I think he's going to have it again. They'll be up 2-0. I think it's going to be a tighter game, though, tonight. KD is his favorite player, and I just did my favorite player so dirty. Scored on him, killed him in the first round or in the first game. KD gonna come back. KD gonna come back, and it's gonna be a tight game. But I still think the Timberwolves will take it. The Bucks and the Pacers. I think the Pacers are gonna take this game. They're gonna come out with a different kind of pace. Carlisle is really good at reevaluating the game and putting pieces where they need to be. I still think that it's either going to be real tight or it's going to be a blowout. I know you're like, well, what else could it be? It could be a mid game to where they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I think the Pacers are going to come out real strong in the beginning, and they're going to blow them out. That's my opinion. Clippers and the Mavericks. The Clippers are up one game. So who's gonna win this game? The Mavericks and the Clippers. Um, Doncic don't like taking the back-to-back losses in the playoffs. He's kind of that guy. So let's go for the Dallas Mavericks. Take game two. Nobody, no away team has won in the playoffs right now. None, zero, nada, have won. So we'll have to see. Wednesday, the Boston Celtics take on the Heat. I think the Boston Celtics are going to pummel them and take a 2-0 lead. The Thunder and the Pelicans, I think they'll go for game two and it'll be 2-0. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just playing too good. He's not only playing really good, but he's seeing the game unfold. He's seeing this pass to get to that pass to make a bucket. And you got to really be a good visionary to see things like that. Like he's not getting the assist because he's doing hockey assists, but you can see that he's directing. You know what I'm saying? He's directing. Like he'll throw a pass and point to where it should go. He'll throw a pass and he'll, give it back to me. I'm taking it back up. He's doing a lot out there. And I think Shai, out of Luka Doncic and Jokic, I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should win his very, very first MVP. He's led his team to the number one spot in the West and up one game, about to be two tomorrow. I think he should win the MVP. Straight up and down. He deserves it. It's only two games tomorrow, guys. And then come around Thursday when we play the Cavaliers, will play the Magic. We play the Knicks at home at 7:30 on TNT. The Lakers play the Nuggets in LA. Let's see if things are different with the league. See if things are being looked at. Like, come on, this can't be the Sixers. This can't be the Sixers. They stunned us. Like, oh, that just that just burns my butter right there. Y'all just don't know. It just burns my butter. Woo. Anywho, the NBA doesn't have anything on their website about any of that grievance or anything. NBA official, let's see if this goes to the officials. Let's see, 23-24 NBA officials. Oh, shoot, wait a minute. I might have stumbled onto some statistics here, guys. Media guy, what does that mean? I don't care about meeting them. I don't care about that. I want to know what the heck, how y'all compile their. Okay, yeah, I see all these officiators, these old school officiators. Okay, let me see something good here. I don't see anything I'm looking for. They're talking about the VP of officiating and the box collar this and this, that, and the other. No, I need to see statistics, my guy. Statistics. Hold on, how can I make this go faster? Okay, let's look up your boy. Kirkland, where is he at? 61. Is that his jersey number or is that the page number? I think that's the page number. 61. Let's type that in. He's on page 61. Let's go to that page. And they didn't take me there. This is page 61. And it's Ed Malloy. Ed Malloy. I don't want to hear about Ed Malloy. I do not want to hear about Ed Malloy. And let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. I think I was on page 16. I want to have some type of compilation of everybody in the officiating NBA, not the G League, but the NBA. This is the staff. Okay, so number 61 is Courtney Kirkland. How can I see Courtney Kirkland? This is maybe their number. Let me see that. What was that one guy's name? What was that guy's name? I kept saying his number. I think it was 86. Brendan Schwab. I don't know. I don't know if that was his name. So this is just basically their freaking numbers. Ray Acosta. Okay, what does it say about you? This is your 7th season. That's his birthday, where he went to school at. And some fun facts about him. I don't care. I don't care nothing there. Fun facts don't give me no type of comfort. I don't need to hear that you like Britney Spears, that you're a big Taylor Swift fan. Who cares? Who cares? Tony Brothers, I like Tony Brothers. Tony Brothers is not bad. Earth, Wind, and Fire is his favorite musician. Yeah, okay, okay. Fried croakers. What are croakers? Oh Lord, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm looking for experienced people. This guy right here, James Capers. Now he's been in the league 29 years. Um, I I have a mixed emotions about him. Sometimes he's okay, sometimes he's not at all. And I have a problem with that. I need referees to be consistent. Oh man, this guy's been in the league 3 years. John Conley. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. Sean Corbin. Okay, we know Sean Corbin. They got a lot of young officiators. Like not young as an age, but they're new, so that could be good. Mark Davis, I don't know. Mark Davis sometimes he gets in his feelings. Yeah, I'm talking about all the officiators. I am. I am. Okay. This is your 2nd year. Wow. Okay. Your favorite movie is Pee-wee's Big Adventure. All right, she. Her name is She Flores. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I'm looking for this guy, Scott Foster. Scott Foster's been in the league 30 years, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I think that he'll let a player ask questions, and then there's some days where he's like, "I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna check you up. Like, stop talking to me." And you shouldn't even be that way. Like, this is a game that people pay good money to watch. I paid for that dang uh, league pass. I paid for those tickets when I went to see it. You're gonna tell me that this game shouldn't be officiated correctly because you on your feelings shouldn't be on your dang feelings. What's wrong with you? There's also a female that I don't care too much for. Um, this isn't her, Lauren Holtkamp. She's not bad. I've seen her make some tough decisions, and they were decent. She's not a whistleblower. Like she's not blowing her stuff all the way around. Robert Huzzy, 2nd season. Wow, he's young. Man, 1st season, Inte Kiwan. I think this that guy right here. It's his 1st season. He's from Mason, South Korea. Okay, they're bringing outsiders. They're bringing outsiders into the NBA. Okay, his favorite app is NBA Reps. I'm gonna have to go check that out because maybe that's where I need all my stats at. Simone Jelks, 4 years. I don't remember seeing her ever. Second year for Matt Kilio. You might be playing for the G League because that's probably why I'm not seeing these 2, 3, 4 people. Bill Kennedy, number 55, 26 seasons. Okay. I mean, he's not bad. I like Big Bill Kennedy. Here he is, Courtney Kirkland, 24 seasons, born in Flint, Michigan, went to high school, graduated college in 1999. Your favorite TV show is Billions, and your favorite movie is The Matrix. The favorite book is Total Money Makeover. Really? So your whole fun facts is telling me that you like to be you know what? You might be having too money in your pocket. Billionaires and the money makers in the Matrix, like, oh bro, come on now. It says he officiated at 1,371 regular games and 23 seasons as the NBA, 59 playoff games. Well, you did one last night and you sucked hard. Oh my gosh. Can't believe you. Why would you? You're just a horrible officiator, bro. Like you have been in the league for 24 years and you have been consistently garbage, consistently trash. Do you have a hand in your pocket? Is somebody forcing you to call these games like this? Like whatever you do in the dark is gonna come on the light. Whatever you put in the rinse, no, 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 no. Let me rewind that. Whatever you put in the wash is gonna come out in the rinse. So I'm coming for you, Courtney Kirkland. Not in a malicious way where I'm gonna put a bag of poop on fire in front of your front door, nothing like that. I'm just wanting you to do better. All year I've been talking about Courtney Kirkland. This guy is a terrible officiator, and you've officiated for 24 seasons. I wish they had more stats on you. They basically just, you did 2 seasons in WNBA. You went to the Continental Basketball Association. You worked the finals in both leagues. You were a high school officiator for 4 years in Louisiana. You should have stayed there. You should have stayed there, my guy, because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it at all. Um, Ed Malloy, like I said, he's I say 60-40. These players, these referees should be definitely unbiased and call the game like it should be called. Sheree Mitchell, she's got to be doing stuff in the G League because I've never seen her. First season as the NBA staff coach. She refereed 11 regular season games as a non-staff official. I've never seen you. Officiated 5 seasons in G League. That's probably why. 2 seasons in the NBA, WNBA. Okay. I mean, I'm not mad about these people getting their money. Get your money. I'm not being a hater. I need you to be better at your craft. Get better. See the mistakes that you've made and try to improve instead of just going home, putting food in your face and going to sleep and get ready to officiate badly the next game. This can't be your life. It can't be your life. You can't go to sleep and think, oh, I think I'm a great officiator. No, you can't. Okay, Jenna Schroeder, number 20. I think this is her. She's horrible as well. Moving on. Moving on. I've never seen you before, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna continue to find referees that should not be refereeing the NBA. Aaron Smith. This guy is He's horrible. He stinks so bad. Number 51 in officiating. He is stinky. 8 years in the NBA. He's not a good officiator. He's the type of person that, or officiator that when players come up to him and say, what did I do? He puts his whistle in his mouth like, back up. Like, what? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, his favorite TV show is Top Boy. His favorite movie is The Shawshank Redemption. Okay, that should tell us something right there. Definitely tell us something right there. His bucket list is to compete on Jeopardy. Come on, man. That tells you everything we need to know right there about you, homeboy. Fun fact, hell, we getting into the deepness of who you are and why you officiate the way you officiate. Like garbage. Garbage. Just straight up trash. Don't like it, don't want it. It shouldn't be in the NBA. This is another guy, James Williams. Oh my gosh, you've been in the league for 14 seasons? Oh, you're horrible. 756 regular season games and 56 playoffs games. That's why it's only 56. Because you're horrible, James. I see you blow the whistle and look at other officials like something happened, but I'm not sure what. And then you make your call. Like that is not officiating. Stay in the game and literally watch what's going on. Jeez. This is NBA officials, active leaders. Okay, these are some statistics, people. Most years in service, don't care. Most playoff games, don't care. Most regular season games, don't care. Most finals games, don't care. I want to see some in-game and flopping penalty. Okay. Under the new law, when a game official calls a flop or a physical act that reasonably appears to be intended to cause the officials to call a foul on another player, the offending player will be charged with a unsportsmanlike technical foul, and the opposing team will be awarded one free throw attempt, which could be attempted by any player who is in the game when the technical foul is assessed. A player will not be ejected from the game based on flopping violations. Referees will not be required to stop live play to call a flopping violation. If necessary, for example, to avoid stopping live play while the offensive team has an immediate scoring opportunity. The officials will wait until the next neutral opportunity to stop live play to administer the flopping penalty. When do they do that? Never. After the penalty free throw, the league resumes of play principles will apply, meaning that the team with the actual or imminent possession will be awarded possession when play resumes. Huh? It is possible that the officials could call both a foul and a flopping violation on the same play. A flopping violation will not be directly reviewed by a coach's challenge. However, the referees could call a flopping via replay review of a called foul triggered by a coach's challenge, or referee initiated replay review of certain types of call fouls, such as a potential flagrant foul, block charge call, end of period foul, or clear path foul. Man, get out of here. The league's ability to assess the flops after a game will remain in place. What? The league's office's ability to assess flops after a game will remain in place. New for the 2023-2024 season, the post-game monetary penalty system for flops has been modified to replicate that of technical fouls, with fines starting at $2,000 and increasing incrementally for repeated offenders. So basically, they don't want to call that. They're gonna have to stop the game. They're gonna stop the play. But you gonna call a foul, and just if the coach don't call a challenge, then you don't have to say anything about that flop. So what's the use of having the rule? It says the new in-game flopping penalty will be in effect for a 1-year trial basis. 1 year, guys, 1 year. Expanded use of coaches' challenges. Yeah, we understand. We get this, that, and the other. Okay, so they have this diagram, right? And it shows an NBA court. And it shows where the players are, not the players, but the referees supposed to be, where their targets are, where they're positioned down the court, and what they're supposed to be looking at. These refs do not follow this at all. Not at all. It tells them where they can run to. It shows them, what does that say? Line, it's sideways. I can't even read that. Line managing may include amateur, I can't read that. Excellent approval from the NBA. I don't even know what the heck that says, but it's a diagram that shows that the referee on the bottom left side of the court is supposed to be looking towards the basket and where the paint is to assess a player going into the paint I'm suggesting. Then there's another one to where he's way off by the 3-point line. He's supposed to assess from the key area. This is a dumb diagram. I don't even, is there a name for this? It's an official NBA court diagram. Yeah, it's stupid. Referee hand signals. OMG. These are the hand signals. If you're not an NBA watcher, you wouldn't know what any of these things are called. And do I see them use these? Yes, sometimes. Sometimes. Cancel scored, cancel play. Okay, I seen that. Okay, I seen that. Okay, direction play, yep. Double foul, okay. Goaltending, I see that. All right, pretty much all these are things I've seen. But bump y'all and the cattle prods that you keep missing, because it's not cool at all. Man, that was a lot. Where did I even get that from? Where did I find that? I'm on the NBA app and I found something that said referees or something like that. Officiating. Oh, it's on the NBA app, and you go all the way across to more. It's after writer archive, and go all the way down to NBA official. And yeah. Oh, this is tiring. It's tiring. It's a waste. It's a waste. This is a long podcast, people, and I'm glad you're sitting here listening to me. I had to get some answers just to help me sleep better tonight, because last night was rough. I tossed and turned like, man, if they could have just called the foul, but I seen them call the foul. I just didn't see the full scope of it. So when I got up today, I started looking around, finding evidence, and I found it, and I'm still sticking to my guns. I hope you guys have a good night. Let's keep the good vibes going to our Sixers. Let them stay healthy. Let them be charged up, fired up. Joel Embiid said last night he's disappointed, but they're going to win this series. And I have never, ever heard him be guaranteed winning the series. He didn't say guaranteed. He said we going to win this series, period. And I believe him. I'm going to go find some more evidence. That's what I do. Take it easy. Be kind, people.